Telstra has agreed to compensate more than 40,000 customers after providing slower than promised national broadband speeds.
Yeah, that's right. To tell us more, Consumer Affairs commentator Jo Ucukalo joins us live. Hi, Jo. OK, so what's the story?
Good morning. So the issue is with NBN, people are receiving slower than what was promised speeds at their home, and now some of the major companies are now offering refunds or early termination of their contract, which is great news that you can get out if you're not getting what you're paying for. So these round of changes are affecting the top speed customers and the next speed customers as well. So it's the people paying more for the NBN that are not getting what's been promised.
Quick question, how do I know what speed I'm getting?
The problem is you can't check at home. You actually need to contact your telco and ask them. So that's what the problem is. But part of what's happening with Telstra is that they will contact customers and ask them how they're experiencing the NBN and if they want to change plans.
They'll call and offer that
for the ones that are affected, yes.
I see. And now Optus is considering a similar deal, admitting that some customers have been overcharged. So how will this play out?
So this is what's exciting, because we've had one telco have to offer compensation to customers. Now we're seeing another one. So Optus will release what their details are around compensation for their customers as well, but we'd expect it to be the same.
Yeah.
OK, so what's the problem here with these speeds?
Look, this goes back a long way. So NBN has been 9 years in the making, and when it was originally planned, we were expecting this great infrastructure, and over time, the infrastructure that's been, built into our, network is less than what we thought it would be at first. So we're having telco companies promise us speeds, and the infrastructure is not delivering that right now.
So what happens next? Where do we go to?
So if you are having problems, contact your telco and check what speed you are receiving and ask them to switch plans or cancel and go somewhere else.
OK, all right. Moving on, health funds looking to raise their premiums by 4%. What's this going to mean for the average family? I mean, they're already quite high.
Yes, some more bad news in terms of everyday bills. So what we're seeing is tomorrow that the health insurance companies need to ask for an increase in their premiums, which they are doing, of around 4%, which you are saying. So this means an increase of around $200 for the year for a family, and about $100 for a single, which is again another increase. And when we consider that inflation is under 2%, these health insurance companies are asking for more. So it's yet another round of increases, which people are struggling to afford.
Double the CPI.
And on the back of that, we understand doctors' fees might be taking a hike too. So
yes, sorry, Larry. So doctors' fees are going to go up by $1 per GP visit, which now brings it to $79 per visit, and Medicare only covers $37. So now we see that Medicare doesn't yet cover 50% of doctors' visits.
The gap grows.
That's right.
It never shrinks, that gap. It only ever gets...
It's not a shrinking gap.
It's not a shrinking gap at all. Jo, seafood shops, we were just talking about this, the price of prawns, they're predicting record prices. What are we looking at? $40?
Absolutely.
I kind of say this is first world problems. Look, the other two, not so much. This is first world problems.
That's right. And look, the only surprising thing about this story is it's only 7 weeks till Christmas. Doesn't it seem that every year we hear that, prawn supply is in shortage, or that there's going to be high prices over Christmas? And they do a great job of bringing attention to us to say, hey, Christmas is coming, think about your prawns. So we are expecting, a price increase over Christmas, but this isn't that uncommon. There's a few reasons why that are affected this year's prices, but it seems to be a bit of PR from the prawn company saying, now it's time to think about buying prawns, and if you want to freeze them for Christmas.
Have the prawn people given us any ideas why this is happening?
There's a few reasons, but like I said, there's always something that they can justify price increases. So they're saying some New South Wales changes to legislation around fishing. They're saying there's the white spot disease that's caused a bit of slow supply. So there's a few different reasons, but it seems that every year there's a reason why prawn prices are going to be higher.
How long you can freeze them for, and if it's still OK to eat them before you have to pay the doctor an extra $1 to go there?
Because you get sick.
Yeah, because you get sick.
Actually, after Sarah's news break, we were actually talking about that, because sometimes the shops freeze them first. So what if they've been frozen, thawed, you buy them, and then you freeze them again? That's bad, right? You can't freeze food twice.
Thaw was a good move,
You're not
wasn't it?
supposed to, but ask the proprietor for some frozen prawns out the back. So get them that are already out the back and buy them frozen, and then take them direct to your freezer.
So ask your friendly fishmonger. Yes, but that's a good idea. You don't want to freeze, unfreeze, freeze, and then freeze. Thank you, Jo.
Pleasure.
Good wrap. Got through lots there.